Here's my opinion on the whole season so far. I think it's been about 27 games. Here's my opinion on it. Here's what I think, and I'm gonna speak about some teams. But before we get into that, let me tell you guys a little bit about what's going on, right? So, as you know, if you are a fan of this channel, if you've been watching this channel, I haven't been posting for about 3 months now, and it's really because I've been going through a lot, right? I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but long story short, I'm still in college, and it's been a tough semester, one of the hardest semesters I've had to face. There was a lot of things that was going on. I even had to pick up a course in the middle of the semester and finish it basically in 8 weeks. So I had to do 16 weeks of work in 8 weeks. It's been a lot, okay? And then there's some other personal things going on, but from here on out, I'm gonna try to post at least once a week videos. I'm gonna try to make more community posts, and I don't know about shorts because those seem to slow down the channel, but definitely community posts and YouTube videos. So be in tune for that. There'll be more stuff posted on the Instagram account, the TikTok account, and the X account. Same thing, Real Talk with E. Now, moving forward, the NBA. That's what we're here to talk about. Okay, now I apologize for the 10 subscribers that I lost. I don't know if you guys will see this video again, but if you do, please subscribe. If you don't, I apologize. It's my fault. We was at 1,366, and now we have lost 10 subs in 3 months. Completely my fault. And as somebody that wants to do this for a career, I need to be better. Anyways, NBA, there's a lot going on. First, Giannis Antetokounmpo and his agent are going for a trade from the Milwaukee Bucks. I know that's old news now, but it's still crazy. Now, this whole summer, we all knew that Giannis was going to eventually ask out. We didn't know where he was going to go. We didn't know where he wanted to go. But apparently, the rumor is kind of true. A lot of people are estimating and guessing that he wants to go to the New York Knicks. I don't doubt it. I just don't think the Knicks have enough to give up for Giannis. They're going to give up pretty much a lot of people to get Giannis. And by the time Giannis gets there, it's not going to look the same. And then Giannis and Jalen Brunson, I don't think that's a good look, honestly. They both need the ball in their hands. They both are very ball dominant. And personally, I don't think that's a good fit for the Knicks unless one of them wants to get off the ball. But as we have seen, the change from Tom Thibodeau to Mike Brown for the Knicks has not changed much, okay? They still play the same style. It's still very Jalen Brunson heavy. And I understand some people are going to be like, they're in second place, this, that, and the third, a game or two behind the Pistons, which is also crazy, but I'm going to get to that a little bit later. But the East is so weak right now. I don't think they would have been second place if they had Mike Brown last year. Honestly. Because I just see them now going back to what worked with Tom Thibodeau. They going back to the super Jalen Brunson heavy, ISO, Jalen Brunson bringing up the ball, Jalen Brunson dribbling out the shot clock for like 20 seconds, 18 seconds, whatever. It's still Jalen Brunson heavy. They tried it for a little bit, and now they fell back into the Jalen Brunson show. And that goes to show you that it seems like that's the only way Jalen Brunson can play. It's hard to implement anything else. So Giannis going there, you pretty much have a Jalen Brunson and then a bigger Jalen Brunson. And the only thing is that Jalen Brunson actually will take threes, and he's better at the three-point shot than Giannis. Other than that, it's really hard to have a team with Giannis and Jalen Brunson. I don't think it's going to work. Especially, there's no way that the Bucks are not going to ask for either Mikal Bridges or Josh Hart. Now, speaking to Josh Hart, the Knicks won the cup, the NBA Cup. By the way, I'm not editing nothing in this video. Y'all going to get everything raw, how it is. That's why I came in my tank top and all that. My first video back, I'm going to be honest and I'm going to keep it real. Josh Hart. What is this, bro? At a celebration? That's wild, bro. And I don't know how nobody stole off on him, bro. That is crazy. finger up the cheeks, bro. I don't know where you got that from, but that is not New York, bro. That is not the Knicks, gang. You're going to have to fix that. Something needs to happen. And if you was comfortable enough doing that in front of the cameras in a celebration, what do you do in the locker rooms? Hey, yo, Jalen Brunson, what is he doing to you, bro? Do we have to give you a doll so you can show us what happened? Where he touched you? Like, come on, bro. There's no way y'all doing this. On national TV, too. Celebrating with the finger between the cheeks. That's crazy, bro. That's insane. If that's what you're going to do when y'all celebrate a NBA Cup, what are you going to do if the Knicks win a championship? Nah, Jalen Brunson, bro, you're a victim. And not only are you a victim of this, you might be a victim of something else, bro. Just speak up, gang. Speak up, get the help that you need. That's crazy. Now, speaking about the NBA championship, everybody, if y'all don't know, I live in New York. Everybody that I come across always asks me, are the Knicks winning a championship this year? The Knicks winning a championship this year? I don't think so. The Knicks might have the easiest road to the NBA Eastern Conference Finals, but they're gonna have to face the Pistons. The Pistons are the first team, the best team in the East, with a record of 21-6. 2 games, I think, 1 or 2 games ahead of the Knicks, which, by the way, is amazing. I'm going to count it as a 3-year turnaround. The first year, rock bottom. Last year, they made it to, I think it was the play-in, but they were around that 7, 8, 9 seeds. And this year, the number 1 team in the East. And they're still hooping. They playing crazy. 21-6. Now, mind you, a lot of things can happen. There's still way more than half of the year left. Way more than half of the games in the season left. Anything can happen. But let's not jinx them. As if right now, they're doing amazing. And knowing how last series went between these two, man, it's a 50-50. It's a 50-50 toss-up. And no matter who comes out of the East is losing to the Thunder or the Nuggets. I'm going to pick the Thunder because I believe in them. They're dominant. They're like 26-2. They've only lost to the Spurs, and I forgot the other team. But they lost to them like a whole month ago, so who cares? But they've only lost to the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama came first game back and handed them the L. That was crazy, but I don't think they're going to lose again until like game 40. They might be 40-3. This might be the best team we have seen in NBA history. Now, I don't mean 1 through 15. I mean record-wise. This might be the best team. Like, I understand the Golden State Warriors with Kevin Durant was the most dominant team. That was, like, unfair in any era, in my opinion. But this Thunder team is insane, bro. The fact that they're not losing, Shea is still averaging 30 points, 32 points a game. No slowing down, no problem. They not losing, bro. And that's the craziest part about this whole thing. Now, the reason why I also mentioned the Nuggets is I'm never going to doubt Jokic. Jokic in the 7-game series. And this is also another series that last year was amazing. And it really could have been a 50-50 turnout. Anybody could have came out. And as we know, the Thunder came out of that series. But the Nuggets could have came out of that one. They were fighting. That was the best series. We got like 2 Aaron Gordon game winners. We got, I think there was a game-winning dunk or something like that. There was a lot that happened that series. That series felt like the playoffs. Because some series last year were terrible. But that one felt like the playoffs. That was amazing. And I'm not going to put it past the Nuggets. As we know, the Warriors went 73-9 and lost in the finals. So I'm not going to put it past the Nuggets. They can take it. Everybody else in the West is shaky, in my opinion. It's shaky. I'm not against everybody else making it, but I don't think that they are one of, championship contenders. Like if the Lakers make it, I understand. Luka's been going crazy, and I'm gonna have to make a whole separate video about Luka and Nico Harrison getting fired, Austin Reeves going crazy this year, LeBron James taking a step back this year. A lot of people want to talk about him and how the Lakers failed. LeBron's getting older. LeBron had the 8-point game. Oh my God, everybody's overreacting. I think LeBron is finally doing exactly what the Lakers did him to do. Relax, step back, sit back, let Luka and Reeves run the show. All we need you to do, LeBron, is 1 or 2 games each series in the playoffs. Give us 30, 15, and 10. That's it. And if you could give us a 20-20-20 game, like how you did against the Grizzlies that one time, we'll take that too. Just 2 games each series where you just go absolutely crazy. That's it. But anyways, yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. This is Real Talk with E. I'm going to come back with more videos. I'm going to talk about more topics. There's a lot that there is to talk about. Comment if you have anything else for me to talk about. And safe.